The Libyan economy is almost entirely dependent on oil and gas exports. Among the most important industries in Libya are iron, cement, building materials, caustic soda, urea fertilizers and other petrochemical industries. Higher global oil prices will help support the overall recovery in oil production. Libya identified potential priority issues, which will serve as inputs or catalysts for broader transformations that will help Libya progress in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. In this video, we show you the largest current and future projects in Libya. But first, share the video and subscribe to the channel. The launch of the second phase of the development of the Al-Faraj gas field in Libya. This is a very vital, important and strategic project that will support the power plants of this country. Libya will seek to operate the second phase soon. The Faraj gas field currently produces 15,000 barrels per day of condensate and 70 million cubic feet per day of gas. Once the development of the planned second phase is completed, the field will be able to produce a total of 180 million cubic feet of gas per day. The natural gas extracted from the field will then be transferred to the Sirte power plant. It is located in the southeastern region of the country, while the condensate will be transported to the Jallo oil field, where it will be blended with crude oil from the Sirte plant. A new passenger terminal will be established at Misurata Airport, in the framework of a public-private partnership. The departure hall will be developed according to approved designs and specifications. In return, LA will provide baggage conveyor belt systems, scales, check-in and passport control desks, security inspection devices, and perform related routine maintenance. The LA will retain duties and other sovereign taxes, such as passenger entry fees, baggage fees, departure tax and security. Italy is committed to continuing the implementation of the Libyan Coastal Road project, which connects the borders of the North African country with Egypt. Of great importance to this project, including facilitating traffic and commercial transport between the west and east of the North African country, Libya and Italy agreed to start building a road extending from the Libyan border city of Ras Ajdir with Tunisia to the border city of Amsad with Egypt. The design of Misurata, Ras Ajdir area has been completed. Preparations are underway for bidding to start actual construction work. In 2013, a contract worth approximately $1.2 billion was awarded to a consortium led by the Selenia Prekilo Group to build 400 kilometers of roads from Musaid to Mido. Two agreements were signed to produce solar energy in Libya. Under the first agreement, Total Energies will develop solar energy projects in the North African country. It will invest in projects to reduce gas flaring in oil fields to supply gas to power stations. The second agreement aims to develop 500 megawatts of solar energy to supply the national grid. Libya aims to double its electricity production capacity from 8,000 megawatts to 16,000 megawatts by 2030. Libya is also working on a solar energy project in the Rabiana region, southeast Libya, in the near future. The project in al-Rabiana area aims to provide the electricity needs of the Libyan city of al-Rabiana, located in a desert area near Kufra on the Libyan side. The length of the Ras Ajdir, Misurata road section is 400 kilometers. The road is divided into 3 stages. The length of Misurata Al-Khums 2 is about 104 kilometers. Al-Khums 2, Al-Azizia, its length is about 134 kilometers. And Al-Azizia, Ras Ajdir with a length of approximately 160 kilometers. The scope of the entire project includes the construction of a 3-lane highway as well as an emergency lane for each direction. They include structures, intersections, crossings, tolls and service stations. The structural wellhead platform will host 8 gas and condensate wells. The structure facility, which is the largest, will receive well fluids from 18 dry oil and gas wells, in addition to 5 gas wells under the sea. From Chassis, the well fluids will be sent through 2 separate pipelines to the Melita facility on the coast, which will also deal with CO2 from the joint venture's offshore assets. BMS activities are scheduled to commence in the first quarter of 2023. The first production is expected to start in 2026. Plans are underway to build a new gas-fired power plant in Sirte. The gas-fired power plant is expected to be constructed in the coming months. The project includes 4 turbines with a capacity of 41 megawatts, and a planned capacity of 164 megawatts. The future fire station is supposed to help stabilize the national grid, at a cost of $134 million. Libya needs approximately 6,500 megawatts to meet the needs of consumers in the winter season, and at least 8,000 megawatts per year. It is scheduled to increase the capacity of the electrical interconnection line between Egypt and Libya, from the current 200 megawatts to 450 megawatts and even more, 1,000 megawatts, in the near future. It is expected that the Sirte commercial port project will be presented. The new structure acts as an additional hub to support the old fishing port on the Libyan coast for import, export and transshipment. The new structure will be on a berth of 3,000 meters, a final capacity of about 8 million tons per year, and mooring facilities with arrangements for containers, multi-purpose general cargo, bulk import, ro-ro and cruise ships. The site underwent dredging operations to the seabed with a volume of 30,000 cubic meters. An underwater bridge was built with a volume of 550,000 cubic meters. Underwater construction of a layer of crushed stone on a surface of 7.000 square meters. He built 1,900 concrete blocks with a nominal weight of 45 to 65 tons. In your opinion, which of these projects is the best in Libya? Are there projects that we did not mention? Write it down in the comments. Here we come to the end of the video. Share the video and subscribe to the channel.